I slingshotted into addiction when I emerged from my Christian family household after high school and went to college. My parents were very strict, and I saw my friends out there, what I thought was having fun, having some beers or whatever. And I went to college and I thought everything that my parents are telling me aren't good for me probably are good for me. So I'm going to try them all. I'm going to find out for myself.
Right.
And throughout college, I spent a lot of time drinking, and it was a very, very popular and commonly accepted thing there. And in hindsight, there were some times throughout that experience, throughout all those experiences of college and in my early 20s, where I would touch in to some source energy beyond what's easily understandable. No idea what was happening. Sometimes it would be with drinking, sometimes not. And it was very, very fascinating to feel something beyond. And when I finished college and left that environment, I found marijuana. Marijuana was my primary addiction. I was addicted to marijuana for about 15 years. The first half of that, enjoying it and loving it, and the second half of that, trying to extricate myself from a very sticky trap that I was in. It's a failing strategy. Like you cannot stay high. Like you always come down. And so I was led to a beautiful meditation teacher who gave me some tools and helped me to start to break apart these dense formations that I had created around my rigidity of wanting this and trying to control that. And so that was the opening. The breathwork practices and the meditation practices were an opening to feel what I had experienced back when I started dabbling in substances. Those random moments of connection to
Mm.
infinity, to divine source, to something beyond, to something that can't be explained in words, started to show up again and give me a little bit of pure energy that isn't from this external source. This journey was my most important teacher because it was the thing that humbled me. It was the thing that brought me to my knees to ask God for help. Nothing else was. I wasn't doing that on my own. So in the end, in my when I hit bottom, again and again and again, and finally I was bottoming out enough that I prayed and asked for help. And it turns out when we pray and ask for help with a sincere heart, oftentimes something arrives.
Right.
And I was ready to take that lifeline and
Mhm.
start extricating myself from it. And in the end, it wasn't willpower. Like willpower was something that I was trying all along, and that was just putting distance between me and needing to face what was there. And in the end, it was the meditation practices, the meditation and breathwork practices combined with the frank conversation inside of me that led me to the path out.
This is Lynn Fraser with the Radical Recovery Summit airing January 13th to 22nd, 2023. Please go to radicalrecoverysummit.com to view the clips and the interviews.